outside the box where everything is not the same tempo. It's not the same snare and kick. I mean, it's like the variety, change it up. I mean, some of the early albums, they do a song like this. They do a reggae joint. They do a fast joint. They do something thoughtful. I mean, the variety in some of those early albums was inspiration to, give something, not just one monotone, same tempo flow track. Change it up, keep my interest peaked.
Right. Absolutely.
So which is the first track that you guys want to get into? I guess you want to go down the line and start going into it?
Yeah, but we
Yeah.
Ultimately, though, we can start off with the intro. With
the intro.
First song, yeah.
I guess it speaks for itself before anything, right? As far as the intro, is there anything behind the intro, like in regards to production, the beat, or anything that you can set the tempo and set the table for the folks?
Hey, man, this is the beginning of this is the official creation of me and G-Dash together on a project. This is the birth of Brother IQ and G-Dash, so this is what it is. Something new, fresh, different than you hear and you heard. So check it out. Let me know what you think.
All right. Well, here it is. This is the intro, y'all.
Yep. Yes, sir. G-Dash Fresh presents Brother IQ, the Black Enigma. Hey, yo, you already know it. It's my time to show 'em. I'm about to go in. It's Brother IQ. It's my time in the ring. About to do my thing. Legendary in the hood. Who walking like a king. You already know it. It's my time to show 'em. I'm about to go in. It's Brother IQ. It's my time in the ring. About to do my thing. Legendary in the hood. Who walking like a king.
Introducing Brother IQ, I'm an outlaw. Don't move. Live wire, I spit fire. Hand grenades and harpoons. In the Wild Wild West is high known. You'll be some werewolf full moon. Got the girl in the back of the bone roll. Go deep myself in the black lagoon. Rhyme a sword. Crush bone. Somersault of the MC Sky Zone. Mind blown. Head falls off the throne. On any track I'm on. They'll be our boom bafflement. Not looking for bandwagons. Turn thugs. They can't certify, man. They're not tap 'em. A minute for blitzing. Engaging on stage. Got egg and raised. I'm popping the gauge. Energy phasing. Hot blazing. Live out spot with a black agent. Flash the F1 on occasion. With the war with the middle for heart raging. Spitting with killing the drill and hitting the spittle. Which is the back of the building. Lift 'em up for the force to the ceiling. We don't spill 'em until I get rid of 'em. First I'll be breathing. Blood I'm squeezing. Rhyme a reason. It's not the secret. It's still an Eastern. Lyrically beating. But like you hot flame and DC kid.
Girl. Hey, yo, you already know it. It's my time to show it. I'm about to go in. It's Brother IQ. It's my time in the ring. I'm about to do my thing. Legendary in the hood. Walking like a king. You already know it. It's my time to show 'em. I'm about to go in. It's Brother IQ. It's my time in the ring. I'm about to do my thing. Legendary in the hood. Who walking like a king. Hey, yo. G-Dash Fresh. Let's get this record started. This Brother IQ, the Black Enigma is here. Yeah. Let's get it started.
Thank you.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Or intro, get it started.
Yes, sir.
Always like that.
Beginning.
Always liked that beat and liked how the syncopation went with that and how he did the hook for that, and just to get the show started. Now we do have, it was a bunch of interludes, and we made the executive decision not to play all of that because it kind of flows like a mixtape, so it's some parts that go in between the songs.
Yeah, the original design was like a musical train. This project's supposed to be like a musical train with some conscious messages and issues in it. So, but we're gonna leave some of it out because it's just too lengthy for the show, and we're gonna keep it going. So you can just bang them out, and we'll take questions or whatever afterwards.
Word. So the next track is Stick.
Stickle. Okay.
Stickle.
Right.
Tell us about Stick'em. Set the table.
Okay. The concept of the song was pretty much to keep an old school vibe to it, but I'm just sticking them up with a new flavor. That's what it is. I'm hitting them. Brother IQ 3000. So
There
here we
it is.
are. Yes, sir.
Brother IQ 3000. I love it. Let's get it. Here we go, y'all. Stick 'em. Hold on. We gotta press stick 'em. See, this is the
Stick 'em, ha ha ha, stick 'em, stick 'em, ha ha ha, stick 'em, stick 'em, ha ha ha, stick 'em, ha ha ha, stick 'em, stick 'em, ha ha ha, stick 'em.
Hey,
Stick 'em, ha ha ha, stick 'em.
Brother IQ, NG Dash Fresh. Here we go again.
You know when I go, wind slow, tornado snow, past the mic, you're too slow. I bag 'em, tag 'em, got the wisdom, black arrow. I bash 'em, smoke 'em, spit fire, black dragon. Smash 'em when the bum drop, pass 'em, aim and dashing. Flows, no ceiling, no floor, I'm never letting 'em. Make 'em a splashing, the black man standing. Black panther, tiger, war, black dragon. Black sword flying, fighting, black lightning. Spiking, exciting when I'm enlightened. You're dying from trying, I swarm hot, you lukewarm. In the state of college, black venom reborn. In a born, be a scorn, bring the lawn. I roll like Akon, you roll like Acorn. I'm far beyond the norm, take a beat and transform. With this horn, I still score when I stick 'em, ha ha ha, stick 'em, stick 'em, ha ha ha, stick 'em. These are the bars and tracks you listen to dance. On the bandwagon, on the tracks to crash. Newsflash, I'm the master, it's my second crash. You just the police, just preparing a brag. My house is slithering, fork tongue, shaking and grab. I'm in a mantium, I'm a Wolverine slash. I'm in the older MCs now around with the trash. You garbage, all gas, please on the grass. You a beast, you broke the heel, corn beef, flash. I feast, hit 'em with the rhythm, all in your rag. You and your feelings, man sad, the righteous ever last. You smooth, take glass, dirty, no bass. You fishy, all bass, you in my range, yo. In the Kango dip, I'm in the house on fire, dang, yo. Chopping my banjo, we sipping water, eating mango, mango.
Stick 'em, ha ha ha, stick 'em in a brr. Stick 'em, ha ha ha, stick 'em in a brr. Stick 'em, ha ha ha, stick 'em in a brr. Stick 'em, ha ha ha, stick 'em a brr. Stick 'em, ha ha ha.
Stick 'em, ha ha ha, stick 'em, ha ha ha, stick 'em.
A brr, stick 'em, ha ha ha, stick 'em a brr. Stick 'em, ha ha ha, stick 'em a brr. Stick 'em, ha ha ha, stick this one a brr. Stick 'em, ha ha ha, stick 'em.
Stick 'em.
ha ha ha. Stick 'em.
Yes, sir.
I like that one. I like
Brother
that.
IQ in your city.
Like North said, he needs that one for the Raw show.
That's what's up. I let an interlude for that one too. Took a little Richard Pryor.
Tell us about like, 'cause I know that we don't have time to go through the interludes like and play. Because for everybody to know, it's 42 minutes and 20 seconds long as far as the entire project, and it'll be released soon, real
Yes, sir.
soon, in its entirety.
Yes,
But-
sir.
So let's
Right.
give them let's do some, like, you guys can fill in the gaps. You know what I mean? In between. This is the track.
Ideas is kind of like, Dr. Dre, Swap Meet, early Molly Mall, Dibs, those was things that impressed us, how there was no pauses in early Public Enemy. Like the album, everything ran through each other, but one segued to the other, and the outro of that part goes to the intro of this part. So, it was pretty much, I think, for that part, we had something about, we talking about stick 'em, and we had Richard Pryor on the Mac when they told Pretty Tony to stick himself. He said, "Come on, stick yourself. Stay good." And I had, I think, some interlude beats going on there.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
yeah, we're gonna
And
try to
G-Dash
find ways.
did his thing. He did his thing. So
Yeah, so it was just like almost seamlessly how it went through each other, and to the next process. So whatever that song was talking about, I was finding song bites because used to listen to movies and other rap songs and even commercials, and I'm always thinking like, oh, that'd be dope to go in this song if I find a song talking about this particular concept or idea. So just kept finding little pieces that, like, so as he finished the song, like, oh, I know how to segue that to the next song, make it make sense, and then put them in order.
My apologies.
You're good.
Because what you're talking about brings to mind something that I always like to discuss and ask with anyone and talk about it, because if you think about in today's streaming age, right, and how also nowadays singles are produced more so than complete projects or concept albums. Albums now are more so a collection of songs, whereas back in the day, and also like this, where everything has interludes and they all work together, and there's ins and outs, and it's like a mixtape in a way, but like there's you had these themes and skits and just all these different segues in between the tracks that put together a cohesive project and like thought, right?
I'd say it like this: you had a composition with chapters. You had your intro, your summary. You had all your pieces in between. Now, more or less, you get a bunch of short stories that are not interrelated. And they'll just throw them out. Here's a single. Here's a single. You go to put the album together. Those singles don't kind of, which it's cool for some, but kind of from the old school stock of that album was. If you say this out, chocolate or water. I mean, you want some cohesiveness to that process, some coherence.
And I think I'm sorry. And I think some artists too, they wanted to tell a complete story through their music. So, that helped tell a complete story and give you a complete feel of the messages that they were trying to get you to understand.
Yeah, so that brings up the point that, like, do you think that in today's climate of music consumption and the way that the youth consume media, and even the way it is, that it's harder to be able to tell that because people's minds are so ADHD programmed, where it's like next dopamine hit, where instead of just sitting down and like where we had one tape, one CD, one thing in the ride, you know what I mean, or whatever, right? We would roll with that and just let it ride until we slid it out, just put another one in, right? And like, I do you think that there's a way to get back to like having people used to consuming content that way?
Well, I have this conversation all the time, and I just had this conversation recently. We're just in a new world with new types of people, and their attention spans are super low, and it's through social media. It's through the internet. It's a design for that. I can clearly see the design. They're making us like that. And then a lot of information that we're looking at within seconds, we're looking at hundreds of different types of information. Most of it's useless.
Yeah.
So, I don't agree with that. I can't agree with that. And matter of fact, when me and G Dash got together on this project, and he was doing the interludes and stuff like that, one of our little not arguments, but discussions that we had about making them shorter was that I was like, G Dash, I see what you're trying to do, but these new people, they have short attention spans. They're not going to listen. They want to get to the song. They want to get to the meat. You know what I mean? They want to get right to it now. And that's an issue. So in order for us to beat that, it'll take some time, and we can only get back to that over time. But we have to change some things, change how we're looking at how we're getting our information, and I don't see that happening. You know, just because we're in the era of money, and you know they don't care about teaching us like they used to, and making us mentally strong. You know what I mean?
Yes.
If they could take your mind off of what's really going on in the world right now, that's what they're going to do. That if you allow yourself to fall.
Distractions. and he was right. I knew when I made the interludes they were too long. I said, I know they ain't good, but I knew that some people would actually listen to it. So I said, we're gonna do 2 versions. I'm gonna save the one with the lengthier versions for somebody that wants to get in and dissect it. But for the crowds, the way things move now, I said we have to shorten this, and so we took some chunks out of the interludes and still made them make sense.
Right. And I want to say one
short version, long version.
Right. And I just want to say one thing more, add to that too. But we have to stand the pace, though. We still got to hit them in the head and make people sit down and absorb information. You know what I mean? I feel that's my duty as an author as well. A lot of folks now don't want to read. They want to listen. They want to listen to the story. They don't want to read the words in the literature, which you still have to exercise. Your brain, your mind, your gray matter is still a muscle. You still have to exercise it, So, so I feel it's my duty as an author to make y'all read and to get you to read. So, I try to make what I write interesting and captivating, and that's how I try to catch people. Music the same way, I even though I'm from another generation, I try to still keep it up to date, interesting, and catching and pleasing to the ear and the eyes and the mind. So, but we have to keep doing it. Got to make them read, man. You got to make them listen to lengthy information. You got to make people sit down, or else we're going to have short attention spans. We're not going to be able to hold information correctly, all that stuff. So,
I agree.
It's like sitting down at the table to a meal. I mean, you got your ready-made meals in the military. We want to get the full course, take our time, digest, get all the nutrition. So, I mean, a lot of people are rushing through. That's why fast food is so popular, killing the population instead of good, healthy, home-cooked meal.
Right, got to get back to cooking. Right, that's right.
Heck yeah, man. So the next track, again, we've got coming up is Exit Dust.
Yes, sir.
Tell us about that. And what's the segue, and where are we going with this one?
Okay, Exodus. I'm trying to hit them in the head on a more spiritual and conscious level. And, I know people don't want to hear it, but you're going to hear it anyway. And I'm going to give it to you my way. And so that's all it's about. And it's still killing them lyrically, just on the spiritual level.
Let's get it. Here we go. Exit Dust, y'all.
Mm-hmm.
The flows be on time. I wanna hear us on the background.
Now listen close to the words I utter as the drums leave you in trance. Smoother than butter on earth, which is the mother. I drift through time. I sit back in deep space and spit over the rhyme. Every line red wine, move your hips and spine. Got heads bobbing and they see while they clutching they dimes. I may be late, but message on time. Be the flow like rose petals. I come down from the sky, shape rivers and green metals. I rebel in creation, a ill manifestation. I lift the black mind in the next generation. Verbs and nouns got stamina. Old school Jerusalem.